Hello there everybody, my name is Toby from the Artorvian channel and welcome back to what is unfortunately the last video in the Nether Hub trilogy. Yes, I've done 3 Nether Hub videos as well as a showcasing one, and they've been doing really well. I really appreciate all of the fantastic support. The first video has nearly 13,000 views, which is insane for my channel. It is by far the most popular video, and I really do appreciate it. But I don't really want to blabber too much, so let's get into the details. Firstly, I have built this on the Java edition of Minecraft, meaning I can build this on the Bedrock ceiling. If you're in the Bedrock edition, unfortunately you cannot do that, but if you're in Java edition, I will link a video by Logical Geek Boy in the description which will teach you how to build on the Nether and link portals up there. I believe that is only possible in 1.16 and later versions, but I may be mistaken. Also, I will be using the Vanilla Tweaks resource pack. I'll be using the Brighter Nether and the Better Bedrock just for your viewing experience. You don't have to use them, but I will link their website in the description. Also, build this in the Warped and Crimson Forest just so ghasts don't spawn. Biomes like the Soul Sand Valley and the Basalt Deltas will have loads and loads of ghasts spawning in here, and you don't want them blowing up your room. Also, one more thing, these are the blocks in this chest that you will need. Please feel free to pause the video at any time, and also use the timestamps in the description which will split up the time bar thing so you can find your way easily. But these are the blocks you will need. The blocks at the bottom are only used for the respawn anchor refiller. If you don't want that, that is absolutely fine. You may also want a temporary block such as yellow wool, but you can use whatever you want so long as it's fairly cheap and easy to see in the Nether. I've also gone up in difficulty because, I started off with the easiest one, and I've gone up to the hardest, but also best looking one in my opinion. So these aren't as survival friendly, but I'm sure they are all possible in survival Minecraft. Finally, last but certainly not least, I will be wanting to continue this series, just not as Nether Hub. So if you'd like to give me any suggestions for tutorials, things you'd like to see in your Minecraft worlds, then please leave some suggestions down below. I'd love to see them. Anyway, please feel free to join my Discord. But anyway, let's get right into the video. Start off by getting your obsidian and building out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then build up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And fill that in with the Nether Portal blocks. Now place some temporary blocks here. It doesn't matter what you use. Then place your warped stems like so. And then build it up so you have a 5x5 area of warped stems. I got this design from Blonde Skunk from the Afterlife Town Hall. This is a really cool design. It's almost purplish, and I really like how it looks behind the portal. Next, get your stripped crimson stems and build out by 28. Then get your dark oak planks and do the same, but this time go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And also get your stripped crimson stems, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and then build out by 28. So these are all on the same level, and you've got one big cube with a 7x28 of dark oak, a 7x28 of stripped crimson stems, and a 7x28 of dark oak planks. Then build up a 5 pillar of polished blackstone bricks right next to the portal, just one layer ahead of it like so, and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now on these last two, build down like so, then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once again, build down like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Build down once again. And on this last one, you only need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then like so. So as you can see, it goes by a pillar of 1 on either side, and then pillars of 2 in between. And then you can repeat that around the rest of this build, but make sure to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here as well, like so. And as you can see, we've got loads of different places for archways here. Place full blocks on either corner here, then place slabs here. And lastly, place walls here. This creates a really nice slope and I love how it looks. The only issue there kind of is that it goes in slightly here, which does look a bit strange, but overall it does look really nice in my opinion. Now on all of these, apart from this one right here, just fill in the background with crimson planks like so. And on the back as well, don't forget to do exactly the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Filling in either side. So it's a 5 by 5 area in each space. And once again, filling in each section. So overall, you will end up with these arches all around the room. And the only ones that aren't filled in are this one and this one. Now, go and find this arch right here at the end of the room. And this arch here, and place one anvil with a lantern on top of it. And do the same with these two center ones on either side. So this one and this one, and this one and this one. For the other ones, you will want to fill in with shroom lights at the bottom like so, creating a nice shroom light trim. You could leave it at that, but it does look a little bit strange. So what you do then is cover it with dark oak trapdoors, so the lights can still shine through it, but it doesn't look quite as strange. Then find this first block here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and place on the 8th block. And build out by 3, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then make a 3 by 3 grid of sea lanterns, glowstone, shroom lights, whatever you want to use. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then get spruce stairs and place along a row of them on either side, upside down like so, creating the table shape that you have in your room. Then get your item frames and place them all on the sea lanterns, and then place your world maps on the inside of them. Obviously I'm in a super flat world, so it will look a bit strange for me. I mean, that is not the prettiest sight to behold, I must admit, but obviously this is a tutorial. It will look much better if you have a world map in your survival world. Then get acacia slabs or stairs and place them here, here, here and here, so one from away from the end and one in between, and do it here as well, and then place a door on the end of them, and you can also do one right at the end, the furthest away from the portal as well. Then for the next part, you could do a really interesting trick, which is placing down an item frame, a cake, and then a birch pressure plate. And it actually looks like the cake is on the pressure plate, although do not stand on it, otherwise it glitches out like that. It Z fights, I think that's what it's called. And also that is not possible on Bedrock Edition because item frames are counted as blocks, not entities. But anyway, place your pressure plates here. These could also look good as iron pressure plates, but I'm going to use birch pressure plates here. Then place sea pickles to the right of each one like so. And then place an end rod 3 blocks away from each end, so 1, 2, 3. And place a flower plot on top of it. And place some azure bluettes inside because they kind of look like candles with the red and white. And I just realised I placed this one in the wrong spot. And then place a cake behind them. And that's sort of the detail for this room. I think this looks really nice in my opinion. Then get your full blocks and just fill in this section right at the top. And fill in each side like so. Then place full block here, slab, slab, wall, wall. And there we have the entrance to the room as well. Now place a 2 by 2 grid of nether brick here. And a 2 by 2 grid of nether brick here, set black by 1 block, so you need to get rid of the black stone that's here, and this requires a bit of maneuvering. You need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, rotating each time, then 1 like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, then build a 2 by 2 by 2 cube, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 by 2 by 2 cube, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 by 2 by 2 cube, 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you can see, each of these makes up a segment. So the first one there, second, third, fourth, fifth, and you need to do that so there are 9 segments in total. So I've already done the other 3. This is what it should look like, and bring this up to a 9th segment, like so. Then you can go back behind these original pillars, break these blocks here and fill them back in with blackstone, but only just for these bottom few, so it doesn't look strange when placed against the wall. And you may, for these sections here, have to do that just to make sure it looks completely normal. Then get your full blocks and fill in this part here and build out by 2, and like so. So it sort of wraps around this section here. Then get your upside down stairs, like so, and place them in this formation here, just looping around as a trim here. And then place 1 block on either side and just fill it in with stairs like so. So it's sort of like a balcony section. We will come back to this, and this will be the area where you can view over all of your Nether hub. But before we continue, let's very quickly do the respawn anchor refiller. Place a dispenser right here, fill it with glowstone like so, and place a respawn anchor on top of it. Then break these blocks temporarily and get an observer facing into the respawn anchor. So the angry little face thing should be looking into the observer. Then place a target block here, a full block there, redstone dust there, and redstone dust there, going into the target block, which should draw it in. And then just do that and build it over. And there, if you get some glowstone like so, and right click it, it should refill automatically. Remember to right click it to set your respawn point. This is unnecessary, but it is a very useful feature to have in your Nether hub anyway. Then go to this side here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then build up by 2 diagonally, 2 again, 2 again, 2 again, 2 again. You may have to go back here, 2 again, until it meets in the center, which should be about here if I recall correctly. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do exactly the same on this side, and it should theoretically meet up with the final other side right here. And as you can see, it's got a really nice triangular shape. And do the exact same formation here. And as you can see, we now have 2 triangular shapes here. Now get your basalt and just fill these sections in with basalt completely. Then go to this side here, or the other side, and build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And fill this in here. And then place a full block there, a full block there, a slab, and a slab. Then do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Build down like so. And create that exact same arch pattern right there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Build down one more time. And arch pattern here. And last but certainly not least, fill this bit in. And do that bit there. And as you can see, we've now got arches all around the room. Repeat that on both sides. Then, on each of these sections here, built up by 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and just repeat this pattern that is on here on that side. Then get your stairs and place them here like so, just following this pattern. Place them upside down like this, and then on the other side do once again the same thing, upside down, just facing the other direction. So it sort of acts like little arrows pointing down, and repeat that on the other side. And then do that exact same thing for each of the other 2 pillars across the room. Once you've done that, go back by a block and just fill this section in here, like so, just filling it in all of the way. Get your slabs and just fill in this section here once you're done with that, just so you can fill in the roof section and none of the sky is visible. It's easy to do it from the top, you can just do this, but you can do it from the bottom if necessary. And now we have a pretty much enclosed area. Now obviously some of these areas will be filled in with balconies and things, but for the most part this is the main shape of the room, and you could technically fill in all of these walls and end it off here. Go to this end section here and place one block here and go out by 1, 2, 3, and go out to the end over here, so the same space, 1, 2, 3, and just fill in this entire section with the full blocks. Then place a full block on either end. Get your polished blackstone brick stairs and just fill this section on along here, and then this section along here as your first balcony, and do this exact same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, build along here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just fill in this section like so. Then get your nether bricks and find these sections here. Do the full rotation thingy here. Do it again here. This time like so. And just do it like so until you have a pillar supporting the balcony. And you can do that here and here as well on either side. Just repeat it until you have 6 pillars in total on either side of the room. And then find these end sections here and just fill them in completely with basalt like so. Then get your anvils, fill in this section and this section, and do it on the other side as well. And remember to fill in these bits as well. You can go all the way along here. If you don't have enough iron, that is absolutely fine. You don't have to do these at all. These are entirely optional. And then just fill in once again each end like so until the whole room is almost completely enclosed off, save for this section here and this section's down there. Now, on the respawn anchor side of the room, break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then down here, go out like so by 3 blocks. And then get slabs here and do the same thing here and here. Then break away all of this basalt section here and completely replace it with nether wart blocks. Just the red variety, not the warped version. And on this side, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just go out by 2 this time and fill it in with slabs, and these sides here should be slabs as well. Then get your anvils, go along here, fill this in with your red nether wart. You may want to do this from behind just because it's easier to see what you're doing. Then get your basalt and build up by 3, 3, and 1 extra block there, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and place your lodestone in the center and right click it with the compass, so the compass will always point towards that lodestone, meaning wherever you are in the nether it will always point to basically where your nether portal will be. Then go over to one of your 2 sides here and build out by 2, extending this whole section here with all of the arches as you please, just like so. Make sure to include the slabs as well. Then find one of these sections and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shroom light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just fill in this section like so with the shroom lights at the end and the trapdoors on top of them. And do exactly the same thing here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fill this area in here. And do a strip of shroom lights along here, like so, with the trapdoors on top of them. And then fill in these sections here as well, like so. And then on these bits here, you can just build up like so and replicate the archway design that you have on the other side. So as you can see, you can build up here, do that, and then place the slabs here. And as you can see, the full arch design is over there. Now you can also extend this to the end of the hallway. Once again, get your shroom lights in this bit here. Build down in this part here. And this should be the end of your corridor right here. Then build across like this. You do need to put your basalt there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill this bit in. And fill this part here as well. And then on this section here where there's the basalt, we'll just place 3 blocks here and 2 there, just so there's a nice fair amount of depth there. Anyway, and once again put your trapdoors on top of the shroom lights like so. And we have a very nice little corridor. Now continue this along. This should be 28 blocks long. You can sort of count with the shroom lights. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. The hallway should end at this point here. And then just repeat the arch pattern until you get to a certain point. So about here will do for now. And as you can see, for now we have a 28 block long corridor here, and just repeat that on the other side. We will add more details later, such as a roof, and you can add nether tunnels in any of these sections, but for now we are done in this section. Next up, go to the left of your nether portal and build out like so like this, and then place 2 slabs there. So from over here it should look something like that, and then do exactly the same thing on the other side. Now go to the left hand side of the portal and get your dark oak slabs and go 1, 2, 3. Then do this again, but this time 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've done 3 so far, and do that another 3 times like so until you get to here. Now go out by 3 like so. So you almost have a 4x4 square. Then go out by 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and place a shroom light on the end. So the whole thing is 11 blocks long. And then just do this like so, exactly how I'm doing it. And place a dark oak trapdoor on there. And then 2 polished blackstone bricks. Bring it up to the same height as this, so you can bring this along and connect them here. Place the full blocks there, the slabs there, and then you can go on to connecting the platform up there with the platform down here. So it should look something along the lines of this. So it goes round and then up. Now you can get your basalt, go back a block and just build up like so. You may want to pull this back along here first. So then you can go like so. And fill in this section with all the basalt that you need. Temporary blocks are very useful for this, but they aren't 100% necessary. And then as you can see, it just continues the pattern down there. Now over here, get your crimson planks and just go along like so. And then go around this corner, just filling it in so you just have a corner like so, made out of the crimson wood. And this is what it should look like. You then can fill in this area here, then go up by 1, 1 again, and another 2 here like so. So when you are down here, it should look something like this, and you can go round over here. Now go behind this trapdoor here on either side and just place your crimson planks all the way up to this height, and then go along this way and fill in this section with the crimson planks entirely. And before we move on, we will just fill in this section here so it doesn't look too out of place. There we go, we have one half of this corridor here. Now last but certainly not least, just copy this over onto this side so they're almost identical. Now that we've got that done, get your slabs and bring them out like this on either side. Then get your full blocks once again. Then your slabs like so. And then finally your full blocks and just connect them in the middle here. You can then bring this across once more, filling in this entire section with crimson planks. Then find this section here and go across by 3 like so. And then bring it up to the same height as all of your other walls. And don't forget to fill in this part here like that. And do exactly the same on this side too. And it should look something like this. Then get your polished blackstone bricks and bring them up to this height here. Like this. Then find this section here and break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And go behind a section and just fill that in with blackstone bricks like this. And do once again the same thing on this side. So you can see that. And just break all of this center basalt here. Then go up by 2 with a slab on underneath and break that section. And then finish off with 1 at the top there. So it sort of has a blackstone trim like so. Then repeat this over here, bring this up to the same height. You can then fill in this part here with dark oak. And you may want to have slabs or something along those lines here, just so you can rise up in this section. And then fill this part here entirely with crimson planks. Then go along here, place a full block on either side, make sure this is filled in, and then place a slab there, and do the same over here. And then in this section you can actually repeat this pattern once again. Just like that. And then fill this part here in with your crimson planks, and then just put the basalt slabs there. And that is what it should look like from underneath. And you can also add details like anvils or lanterns hanging from chains, whatever you desire. You can also continue this by breaking that block there. You may also want to break these blocks here if you haven't done so already. Break those blocks and replace them with bricks, and then fill these up to the same pattern as this. So bring them up to about 8 blocks. Then follow this again and do exactly the same. And then once again just fill in the roof section so it goes back a layer with the crimson planks, and then it should be complete for this section. Now before we finish off the build and simply just put the roof on the rest of it, we just need to do one more thing involving this room here, because we've done pretty much everything else. What you need to do is find the centermost map on the table, and then just fly up to the roof or use scaffolding or whatever, and go down by 3, 6, 9, 12. Then place your crimson fences and do 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to the chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then just grab some lanterns. You can put 2 on either side of here if you really wish, because it does help light up the balconies a tiny bit more. But going back to here, you can do 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there, and then 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. You can place lanterns on every single one of these, just like that. And then instead of 4 chains, just do 3 this time on each end of these fences here. And then on each of the chains, just place one more lantern, just like that. And this is what this chandelier should look like. You may also want to adapt it by adding even more fences if you wish. I personally think this looks better because it creates a bit more of a circular shape and it looks a bit nicer, but that is completely up to you. It also kind of separates the chains from the lamps above, in my opinion. I personally think that looks a bit better, but it's really up to you how you do it. And then we can also add the banners on the walls. Okay, so go onto this wall, find this anvil here and go up by 1. Replace it with red wool and then do 2 more and another 3. So it's 6 blocks of red wool. And do the same just like that. Then place a red banner there, a red banner there, and a shroom light there and a shroom light there. Then a yellow banner there and a yellow banner there, and 2 red banners below it and 2 above them, like so, and it should look something like that. Repeat it on the other side but facing the other way, just like so, following this design. I personally think this looks really interesting and unique, and once again repeat this another time over here. Then place a red wool there and just fill this up so it's actually 1 block above these 2 banners here, like so. And then place your shroom light there, there and there. Then red banners here, here, and yellow banners here, here and here. And then red banners in the rest of it there. And that's what it should look like here on either side. I think these look really awesome. You could even have similar things here or here. And you could create some nice banner patterns as well for the small banners, which could look really awesome. But I personally think these look fantastic. And these are some of my favourite designs in this room. It does add quite a big pop of colour. And using the shroom lights, it also adds for a really nice light source. But now we're going to finish off the room with a roof over the hallway. So place some slabs like this and this. And you can also do the same here, I believe. Actually, I think that should be fine like that. And then do the same here. Just like that. And here. Like so. And here, just like so, until you've gone all the way down the hallway. When the stairs go down, the roof doesn't need to go down, so don't worry about that. But over here, once you get to this section here, once you've done this, you need to fill this in with a bar of the basalt blocks, and you also need to place 1 single block there. So now you can just repeat this pattern all along here as well. Just like this. Filling it in like so. Until you get to this section here, which you should have filled in with crimson wood, like so. And then repeat that exact same thing on the other side. Then get your nether brick slabs and stairs and things like that, and bring it up like so. And one more time, but this time with a slab. So from below it should look something like that. And that is how we will finish off the build. Do exactly the same thing here though, like this. And you may need to bring up parts of the wall just to fill in these gaps over here. And just finishing off the design. And here we have it. This is the Blackstone haul. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it useful in some way or another. This is definitely one of the larger nether hubs, but it's also one of the hardest to complete. So if you feel like you're not quite up to it just yet, you can always build one of the other nether hubs beforehand and return to it at a later date if you so wish. This one is also perfect for servers, as there are so many different areas to place your nether tunnels, and you can always expand it however you wish. I've also purposefully left this wall quite plain as well, so you can add nether tunnels or even extra rooms for storing armor and things like that. But for the most part, this is a really well detailed, really cool looking nether hub in my honest opinion, and I really hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave any suggestions for future tutorials down below. I would really appreciate it. Also, join my Discord server, which is linked in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.